Hello everyone, hello traders, this is Miss Mary again. Let me give you guys an update regarding AMD and what's happening now. So 4 days ago we talked about AMD, we talked about this breaking out of the descending channel and a possible top resistance all the way to 186, 187, right? But today AMD actually reached the resistance all the way to 226, 227, which happens to be the top resistance with the inverse head and shoulder. So if this momentum continues, we could definitely see AMD push higher. These are the level of resistance that I'm looking at. After 227, we could see AMD first. We have that 230 obviously, and we have that $250, $260, which could reach all the way to 289, 305, and 329. If we measure the depth of this inverse head and shoulder using a trend line, this is how far AMD could possibly rally, which could reach about $250 as a psychological resistance, right? Let's delete that one. And if you're having difficulty looking at the inverse head and shoulder on the monthly, you could always switch it to this line. Then you could see the first shoulder, the head, and the second shoulder, and we are now on the neckline of the head and shoulder. Sorry, this is the leg, this is the second leg, this is the first leg. If momentum continues, these are the level of resistance that we should be watching. But if there's any pullbacks, you could see we have the 184, 170 to 166, and back to that 160, 162. I'm not saying that this could be touch again. I'm just giving you guys a possible support if AMD decided to pull back. RSI on both monthly and weekly seems to have so much room to the upside still. On the weekly chart, we might see a double top. Let's go back to the candle first. Okay, on the weekly chart, we could see a double top, which could signal a possible reversal or pullback, right? This is a red candle on the weekly for now, but we still have a couple of days, like 3 more days, 4 more days to finish this weekly candle. The last time the RSI that AMD had reached the overbought territory reached all the way to 82, and it's currently under 74 only, so we still got some room to the upside for this. On the 4-hour chart, you could see the rally of AMD, and if we could measure this pullback using a retracement, you see that short pullback happens to be in the 203, and if we put our cursor in these two candles, it's showing a tweezer bottom. A tweezer bottom is a reversal from the bottom to the top. So if you put your cursor on those two candles, you can see that the lowest low happens to be closely or relatively close to each other, which is 203.02. The second candle is 203.01. Let me give you guys a possible pullback for AMD. The goal for AMD for tomorrow is to hold on to this 203 and respect that 203 and test that top resistance on this current candle, which is 213. Once surpasses 213, we are really heading to that $227 top resistance again. If we fail to hold 203 tomorrow, there's a possible short pullback, which could lead to that 200 to 197, and then we have 192, 194. Then we have this half of this candle, which happens to be about 188, 186. If you see a big long candle, whether it's green or red, half of this candles always serve as a pullback. Fails to hold half of this candle, then there is a possibility that AMD could reach back again to that 170 to 166. And remember, on the daily, there is a gap down from 203 all the way to 170. But once again, our goal for tomorrow is to hold on to this 203 so we could ride up again back to that $226. Thanks for watching. If you find this quick technical breakdown helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Please tap the notification bell so you never miss a new video from me. Your support helps me keep creating this short video. And remember, always keep in mind that taking profit with a plan is power. You stick to your strategy, because trading without one is just simply gambling, guys. That's it for today. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.